bit. That one's done, that one's done. There we go. Taking a few thousandths off, smoothing the face so it might slide. I would much rather have some cap head Allen heads. Just have the ability to reach in back here. So this is what I had before. They're a little too long. I did trim one of them down, but I took some thickness off of that head. These are, let's see, 2.5 inches. I need 2 inches. Here's the one I trimmed down. Oh, same with this. I would much rather I much prefer the cap head socket X over that, but I've put all 4 bolts in and screwed it in, and they all line up, hold on to that plate. And with the exception of having my counter bores on the wrong side of the plate, this is all ready to go. So Monday I will take this to the shop and drill some counter bores on the opposite end, opposite side, and that'll be ready for installation. I did, however, decide to go with the tilt head. Just because there may be a necessity for some adjustment to get it trammed in. And basically, once that plate goes on the machine side of the things up here, get it not quite torqued down all the way, but where with some force it could be turned. First we're going to try going with my marks and my 0 degrees and have this thing locked down. But yeah, we're going to go with the, at least put the gear in there, we'll know where it's at. What else do I have over here? I bought a little variety of nuts. I got some thinner, what do they call those? For locking onto another nut. Am I going to remember what that's called? Anyway, we got your standard nuts there. I think I may go back around and just cut these all down to 2 inches. It'd be nice to be able to put my hands on the one I already cut down. Not down there. Not in the tray. What this is. It's 3/8/16. I was actually looking for that the other day, yesterday. I was just convinced I didn't own one. Got some new flashlights for the shop. Where'd I put it at? For $3. You can't buy the batteries for $3. There's a light on the end there, and then there's a light on the side. There's a little tilt going on, little magnetic thing. That was $3. Like I said, you know, you can't buy the batteries for that. This is 70 lumens. It's 99 cents. Yeah, it's just handy to have in the shop. What we got down here? Well, someone told me to hold on to this, and by golly, they were right. Because I found this coupler in there, and I've been looking for one of these to attach that scriber. That is a hell of a long reach, but oh well. There's an indicator holder. swivels. Just different attachments. That holds the head there. It's got the my father's engraved everything because everybody he worked with, everybody was thieves. He grew up in an era from immigrants that trusted nobody. Coming from Austria and you know, between World War I and World War II. Keep your mouth shut. Okay, well that's pretty much where we lay on the machine. I need to get that gear mounted on the face there. Find that gear. Need to get that gear mounted. Can't find the one that came off the Southbend. It's typical. So I do want to get that installed on there. Yeah. Guess I gotta turn some more light on over here. I think it's all on now. Okay, guys. I can find my phone. I do have a new subscriber. I should be able to lay my hands on him very quickly here. As he is in my mailbox. Number one, How to Place has subscribed to you on YouTube. He has 7 subscribers. Channels who subscribe to you will be subscribers who subscribe channels that, well, never mind. They'll be notified when I post a video, I guess. Thought you had to ring the bell to do that, but okay, guys. Anything else new, exciting going on here? This is a tool holder. I actually made this on the mini lathe. Had it converted to milling machine mode. One of my early successes. Okay, I don't see anything else that's singing out to me to share with you. So that's going to be it, guys. Hopefully Monday, Tuesday, I will ready to put this on the machine, on the Southbend base. I think I'm going to switch this. This switch is busted, obviously. That's all I have. So I'm going to take this one and wire it up to that head. And then after we run it and have a little fun, we'll work on repairing that back here. So I'm almost 90% sure I can do with the head mounted to the machine. I should probably separate this right now before I put it on there. Sure would lighten up the load. Wow. What do you think about that? Maybe you can leave me something in the comments on your feelings. Looks like there's probably 6 cap head screws there holding that whole top assembly. Well, I just found the gear for the Southbend. You look. Look down in there, you can see it. Underneath, maybe I can't. One of my handy shop flashlights. There it is. Got it down there jacking that thing up. All right, guys, we'll shut this stuff down. Start slow, stop. 2-speed motor, phase converter. And put this file down here. Okay. Let me see, I don't know where I left you off at, but I had to go back to the shop today to drill out the original 4 holes to half 13, to drill and tap to half 13. And that is for the bolts that are going to go through the head to the plate. Let me get this thing. So I got that done, and I drilled new holes to mount the plate to the Southbend in a different pattern, and counterbored those. But I was possessed or something, because I counterbored the wrong side of the plate. So, yeah. By the time I went back to the shop, but he had already closed early on for Friday,
early weekend for them, so I have to wait till Monday. I did, in the meantime, try to do some counterboring here, but, you know, you just, when you line up on the milling machine, it's just such a different animal, and it's just easy and accurate, and so I have to wait till Monday to finish that. But in the meantime, I do have the plate bolted onto the Southbend without the counterbores, and I have 2 studs, which are just things I had laying around. I need to get the proper size. I think a 1/6 inch is going to do it. But let me show you what I have here. So there's the plate. It is sitting at 0 degrees here. So I'm thinking as close as I can get that plate to 0, the better chance I'm going to have of getting this thing trammed in, because I'm not going to have a lot of adjustment. Once these things, now I can loosen these. Let me show you what it looks like. I can access the back there. You can see, let me get my flashlight here. Polished up my cannon barrel the other day. .50 caliber. For amusement only. So let's get back to this. I'll show you. There. So it's a shame that my 0 isn't in a spot where that lines up. But you know, I can adjust that a bit. Right now I have a mark there, and so I know that slightly above 0, one line above 0 is I'm at 0 degrees. So let's take this down, pull one of these out. Come on now, I got it screwed in there pretty far, I guess. Okay, and there will be our attachment to the plate. I was figuring on 3/4 of an inch of thread. Could probably go longer. That's at 6 inches there, I think. I could probably go for 7. 6.5 or 7. But 4 of those, and that thing is on there. And I'll be able to get a degree or 2 of movement there. I'm not putting the gear on because it's I believe it would come to no end. I don't think I'm going to be able to turn anything. nothing's gonna. Maybe I need to rethink that.
Despite whatever else I say in this video, I do have a plan to be able to tilt the head in a traditional manner.
So, we are making progress. Unfortunately, I'm kind of at a standstill until I can get my counterbores done. I did pick up a jam nut that's a little thinner than the traditional nut. I got 3 of these nuts. And I brought this, I took a picture of the SKU. They normally charge by weight, but these were in a different bin. And I said, well, they probably have to do a SKU on this. So she rang it up with the weight, and it was a couple cents. And I said, oh, no. I said, I have the SKU number here. These things for 3 nuts was $14. I said, no, let's charge that by weight. That SKU's got to be wrong. That was a Rural King. I need to click that. Get my hole blown out there. I'm a little dirty in there. So I'm pretty happy with what I got here. I'm pretty darn close to having this thing up on there. Now I am not going to be able to stand it on the motor, stand it upside down, and I guess I still can do that. I just have to leave the back plate loose, spin it around, and then tighten it up. Okay. That's kind of a concern I have is getting this thing getting tight. Okay. So, there we are. I feel like I'm not making, progress at a fast pace or anything, but I think things are going in the right direction, and I think I'm pretty close. I ended up going with Doozer's suggestion in the end. Screw the tilt gear. Just bolt the thing up.
Like I said, I have a plan.
And when it's all done,
to have the tilt.
I'm going to go out and buy a Bridgeport. Yeah.
I wish.
This will make somebody a great milling machine. I'll have lots of fun on it for that. Who knows what I'm going to do. Hey guys, like and subscribe. Tell a buddy, bring a friend. I so appreciate you all coming around. And I mounted the Forge All Chuck today on the Mighty Pratt & Whitney. We'll go out with that.
Okay, like I said, I have a plan for, being able to do the tilt. So basically, when I get this thing mounted initially, I say this goes here, and This one goes up here. And you lay a scale across that and put an angle gauge on there and get 0 degrees, and that's going to give me my location for my plate. And then I am going to drill a hole back here opposite the head. So I will be able to loosen that plate, tilt the head, and then retighten it. Now I'm not going to be able to go any great distances as far as travel goes. I can, but I'm not going to be able to lock it down. I'm going to have, depending on the size of my opening back here, I'm going to have, maybe 10 degrees, I don't know, of adjustment. However much of this can be exposed through my new hole to get that tightened up. So it would be nice if I could get a series of openings like this shape. But the only way to do that is to pull this ram off. And I'm not sure how you would even set that up on a vertical machine. So this is kind of a cobbled together video, so just hang in there with me. New information had arisen since I did the initial video with my phone, and I didn't want to send this video out without being able to pass on that other information. These holes all line up with the plate. There's a cap head 7 inches that's screwed in. That's also also 7 inches, and they all line up and tighten up as they should. So as far as connecting the head to the plate, we're covered. And then I need to counterbore the other side of these holes on the other side, so I can have everything subsurface over there. And I need to get the gear installed up there on that face. And I'm going to need to drill those holes to access. Now, I feel like I already asked this question, but in case I didn't, I still have the back gear, the low gear, that needs some repair. Now, from what I understand, that back gear is located, about right here, right in here. So I was gonna go ahead and get the thing all put on there, and then after running the mill for a few weeks and having fun in high range, then separate this and work on that gear. But now I'm thinking maybe I should separate it now. Only mount from here down to the machine, and then carry this piece up and mount it, then carry the motor up and mount it, or do the motor and this piece together. So what do you think about that? One thing that maybe I'm just being silly and overlooking it, but one thing I don't see on this machine is on the Bridgeports I was using, there was a dial to increase the speed. There's actually two dials, one for back gear and high range and low range. So I'm not sure. There is a kind of a speed dial thing over here, but I thought that was the speed for the down feed. It seems like right here there should be a way to. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay, guys, I think we have a video. Do have a new subscriber. I know I mentioned this guy, but I don't know when or if you're going to see it. The way I have things chunked up. Number one, How to Place has subscribed to you, to your YouTube channel. So one, How to Place. Thank you very much, sir or ma'am. I appreciate you giving me the sub, and hope you enjoy. I did try a bit of live streaming last night, and although I didn't have any video, I was streaming live, and I had people, participating. Of course, some of them was family. My daughter and her husband. They're separated, but I got both of them at 1:30 in the morning. And Argo from, come on, what's the name of his channel? Help me. Half-Ass Customs, or... Well, I'll give him a mention, though. He's a great channel. A great man, very talented. Yeah, that's it, guys. I could go on forever. Okay, that's it. Okay. Alright, guys, I look down at the dirty letters. I hope you guys don't see that the way I see it.